Alright guys, welcome back to Fitness Unplugged. Today I will be talking about my biggest struggle in the gym. So it took me a while to get over this struggle or to find the solution. So my knees, let's get into that. Let me get into that. So my leg game was not as strong as it is now. Starting out, I did mostly upper body. So I was kind of like built like a lamp. Just think of a lamp. I was like that. That's me. So I worked more on my upper body, of course. So my legs, I neglected my legs. So now, of course, that's it. I started doing legs, I'd say early last year. I started doing legs. My legs have come. So when I say my legs have come far, they have come really far because it was bad. It was pretty bad. It was like they were skinny. It was skinny. Now actually, my quads and my hamstrings, I done built them up now. When I started doing legs, it was a struggle. And I'm talking about, when I say struggle, I'm talking about like it was a struggle. Because for me, like, it was knee pain, basically what I'm trying to get to. Knee pain. Because when you go all years and you don't work on your knees and you don't work your legs, when you start doing legs, if my knees, so genetically, my knees are skinny. I have skinny knees. I ain't one of them guys who don't work out at all and they just got I ain't got chunky, knees. I ain't got that. I mean, so being at the age I'm at now, I'm in my mid-30s now. So in my mid-30s, if you're trying to just start legs, it's gonna be painful. It's gonna be painful. I mean, and like I said, genetically, I got skinny knees. So for me, of course, it was gonna be a struggle. And I knew this, but I was gonna work through it. I ain't no punk. I ain't gonna sit here and be like, my knees hurt, so I ain't gonna do legs no more. No, I'm doing legs. We gonna get over this. I'm getting over it. So I'm doing legs now, but starting out, knee pain, it was severe. I ain't know how to get over it. Just not really getting over this. So the fix for it, which I really, I had to talk to, a couple partners, and they told me, they said, hey man, have you tried knee sleeves? So I got some knee sleeves, tried them. The compression wasn't what it was supposed to be. It was like some Academy knee sleeves. So I tried to work with that, still getting knee pain. I was still doing legs, even though I had knee pain. I was pushing through, right? And if I say that, anybody who is doing legs and it's hurting, if it's hurting to where you feel like you're gonna get injured, stop. Anytime. Luckily, since I've been working out or doing fitness, I have not been injured yet. Knock on wood. I have not been injured yet. Luckily for me. Anybody else, if you're doing legs and it hurt, stop. Don't. I don't want to be, nobody be like, oh, well, he said keep. No, don't keep going. You stop. If it hurt to where you feel like you finna pull or pop or pinch, whatever, you stop. You don't continue no. So I push through, right? So I'm pushing through, and of course it's just knee pain, but it ain't to where I feel like I'm gonna get injured anymore. So now, I'm doing legs now, and I end up getting knee wraps. Anybody who's in their mid-30s, early 30s, and up, knee wraps. If you got any kind of knee pain, knee wraps. If you can use the sleeves and the sleeves work, cool. But for me, I needed some compression, some real compression. So I put the knee wraps on. I had to wrap it tight. Not tight to where you lose the circulation. I did it a couple of times, almost passed out. But that ain't the point. The point is, you want to use the knee wraps, and that's gonna really help you. Cause I've been using knee wraps now for a month, 2 months, some of them. I've been using knee wraps, right? So for me, it works. It works for me. And my leg game is even pushed my leg game even further, because now I can do stuff I wasn't able to do before. The hack squat machine, when I say I was suffering on that hack squat machine before them knee wraps, I was suffering. I was pushing through, but I was suffering. So use knee wraps, and now see, when I was doing, I wasn't able to go what they say as the grass. I don't know if I can. On YouTube, I don't know. I don't want to catch me on the guidelines or nothing for cursing. I don't know how deep that is. But anyway, I'll ask the grass. That's how you're supposed to do it. That's the correct form. That's the correct way of doing it. If you can't do it and you can just go halfway down, work with that. But for me, I want to push. I'm trying to push. I'm trying to be goddamn. I'm trying to be Superman. I'm trying to go ass to grass. I'm trying to go low. So now I'm able to go low. Before I could go as far as I can before my knee be like, dude, this ain't working. This ain't us right here. This ain't it. But now I can go ass to grass. I can go low. So now my focus is just getting as low as I'm going ass to grass now, because for me, like I said, I want to kind of try to be the best at any exercise I'm doing, or not the best, of course, it ain't realistic. But I do want to do it. I want to reach my full potential on every exercise if I can, right? So I want to go as low as I can. So I'm able to do that now with the knee wraps. It's now my legs are, I got my quads building up. I got my physique together down there. I'm proportionate now. But yeah, it was a struggle. So this I'm just talking to. Now, if you in your early 20s and you straight, don't worry about that. You good. Don't worry about it. Or if you got knee pain, knee sleeves, whatever. Solution, whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got on that. And I have to say now, my worst enemy, which is now my best workout, is I give you out the top three. It was the leg press. It was a love-hate relationship, because I know I was getting real good gains on the leg press for me. Because now, especially now that I'm able to go as low as I can, because now I'm using lighter weight and going as low as I can. But before, I wasn't able to get my knees as close to my chest, because my knees, of course. But now I'm able to actually push my quads closer to my chest when I'm doing the repetitions. And I was doing more weight before I was actually using the knee sleeves, because, like I said, for me it wasn't full range of motion, right? So I'd say leg press, and the second would be the goddamn hack squat machine. Suffering. It's when I see that hack squat machine, I think suffering. I'm finna suffer. So now it's one of my. It's not. I don't want to do it. It ain't my favorite, but I know I know it's one on leg days. I try to hit it 2 times a week. 2 days out the week anyway, and I try to do like maybe 5 sets of 10. And for me, and what I would suggest for anybody, this is like resistance training. If you're lifting weights, this is me. I can only say for me, because everybody got their own regimen. So I start, like, if I'm lifting weights and I'm doing, I like resistance training. I do like if I curl 60, I curl 60. That's my max right now as far as a curl. So if I curl 60, then my neck, I maybe do a set, maybe 2, depending on how I'm feeling. Then my next set, I'll do maybe like 55. Then my next set, I keep lowering the weight at least by 5 pounds. If I'm doing like weight training, just like with arms or something. But if I'm doing like legs, I always, and I don't know what y'all at, but for me, I gotta start low and then, add weight. And that, I guess, is more like a woman. right? So I start low weight, and then I'll just gradually add more weight, you know, to the hack squat machine, leg press. Third machine is gonna be the seated leg curl, which works your hamstrings. Now, I wasn't even able to do these a year ago. I couldn't even do them because I kept feeling like I'm finna pull something. I don't know what it was, but kept feeling like I was gonna pull something if I kept going. Now, man, on leg day, I know I'm getting gains. I know I'm finna get some gains because that's the machine I'm going to build my hamstrings. That's my go-to machine because now I get a good pump and I'm able to push myself. So I think it's more of a pride thing. Now, I wasn't able to do this a year ago, but now this is one of my go-to machines to build my hamstrings well. And this is another video, but I was gonna talk about deadlift. We'll get to that's another video. But like, comment, subscribe, hit that button down now, that subscribe button. Hit that button, and I'll see you.